Good morning, Northtown. I'm Stephanie McCormack.
And I'm Scotty Sharp. Today is Tuesday, February 16th, and we're broadcasting to you from Studio 217.
This is NTV News.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Northtown News, check out our Facebook page at NKC Journalism, and download the North Kansas City High School app to stay up to date with everything Northtown.
Congratulations to the speech and debate team for their successful weekend at the conference tournament, where they placed in finals in 9 events. A full list of winners can be found on the school website.
The after-school math study group will not meet today due to the parent-teacher conferences, which are 3:30 to 7:30 in the North Clay building.
Enrollment for the 2016-2017 school year is continuing today with Power School course selections. We're looking for more students to join our NTV News team. The first step is to take Broadcast Journalism 1. Here are just a few reasons why you should consider taking Broadcast Journalism.
Studio 217, where the NTV News happens. Broadcast Journalism 1 is the beginning of that journey. Before you enter into the studio to produce a live broadcast, you will learn camera angles, how to edit in iMovie and Adobe Premiere, and how to storyboard. In the process of learning these new skills, you are taught how to create informative videos. You also learn what goes into the production of a news story, such as interviewing skills. Can you see yourself in the journalism field? If so, the journey starts here. Sign up for Broadcast Journalism 1.
I hope people sign up. Seniors, if you're planning to attend the University of Central Missouri in Warrensburg next year, please contact Dr. DeVries in the Student Service Center for an application for a special scholarship only available to Northtown students.
The state of Missouri has updated its immunization requirement laws that will start with the 2016-2017 school year. The new law states that all students must receive the MCV vaccine before enrolling in 12th grade. We will hold clinics here at the school in spring and update you on dates and times as they become available.
NHS is presenting Multicultural Week, March 7th through March 11th, during all lunch shifts in the school library. It will end March 11th at 7 p.m. in Gym 3 in North Clay. If you're interested in working this event or signing up to present your culture, there are sign-up sheets in the cafeteria window, and rehearsals are during advisory.
Please donate to the Pet Supply Drive. The cats and dogs are in need of trash bags, paper towels, toys, and other supplies. There is a complete listing outside the main office on the second floor where the bins are located for drop-offs.
In sports today, we have varsity and JV boys basketball at William Chrisman at 5:30 p.m.
Northtown is celebrating its 90th year as a school. To commemorate this momentous occasion, we are continuing our video series about Northtown. Here's a look at what has made Northtown so special to students and staff from the past 90 years.
Alma mater, Northtown we're true. Hornets so loyal, fighting on for you, rah, rah, rah.
North Kansas City High School has been the foundation for many. This documentary marks 90 years of service for all of its students, staff, and alumni. Northtown's Wall of Fame is a long-standing representation of success that this school has helped create. Members who are inducted into the Hall of Fame are often those who strived while in school and prospered after graduation and contributed back to the school. And now Mr. NKC himself, Bob Hyatt.
Hi, my name is Bob Hyatt. I'm a 1969 graduate of North Kansas City, and I had the honor of working here for 23 years as an assistant principal. Northtown High School has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. I grew up in North Kansas City, and after going to college, when I started my teaching career, I was in the North Kansas City district at Northgate, Oak Park, but then the greatest day of my life was the time I got to come to North Kansas City to be here as an assistant principal. And during my many years here, I've seen a lot of neat changes, a lot of experiences, and just the opportunity that Northtown provides for a lot of people. And probably the thing I'm most proud about North Kansas City is how it's adapted over the years to education, to society, and it's really today one of the neatest, most diverse educational places you'll find anywhere in the city, the state, and I'd say in the nation. As a graduate of North Kansas City and a resident of this area, I've had a unique historical perspective, and all my years as a student, but especially my years working here, I loved to study the history of this school and community. And one of the unique things about that is it was 90 years ago that this building that we're in today was built. And at the time, this was a state-of-the-art, one of the most exciting things to happen to the Northland for many, many years. In fact, they had the governor, the mayors, everybody. This was a big, big deal when North Kansas City High School opened in 1925.
My name is Nancy Long Kniffel, and I graduated from Northtown in 1964. My dad went here and graduated in 1941, and my children, Todd and Jamie Fuller, graduated from Northtown in 1988 and 1989. When I graduated from Northtown, I couldn't wait to come back and start my career as an English teacher. I did that for quite a few years, and then I became an assistant principal. And once I retired, I came back and started an alternative school called the Academy, and I am still here as the director. And I think maybe because of my long-time involvement at Northtown, I was delighted to be offered an induction into the North Kansas City Hall of Fame, Alumni Hall of Fame, along with Mr. Bob Hyatt, who was a good friend, and he and I were both assistant principals at the same time. And of course, he graduated from Northtown too, so it was just like a good old family group. I was a cheerleader, and I spent a lot of time on the basketball court and the football field cheering. And I have nothing but fond memories and a warmness in my heart when I talk about Northtown.
The rigor and diversity is unmatchable in Northtown. Students are open-minded, and teachers find great ways to implement new curriculum. And that's the way it's been since 1925. The teachers loved their jobs, and the students loved how involved teachers are.
Continuing the legacy here at Northtown has been an awesome experience. For my mom and dad and my brother and sister going here, it's just awesome to be a part of it all.
Not only has Northtown succeeded as a whole in academics, but as well in all of their liberal arts and performing arts programs. The Fieldhouse was annexed in 1951. As well as being the home of the historic gymnasium, it stands as a representation of many different organizations that have found a home in Northtown. Although clubs like the First Aid Club and the Yacht Club no longer exist, we do have things like DECA and the Lady Hornets Dance Team, as well as the Robotics Club. And some may look for the trophies to tell the story of how successful we were, but the smiles on every Hornet's face is what shows. Northtown's Fieldhouse has went under construction multiple times, but all of the victories, laughs, smiles, and good times shall always remain.
My name is Dr. Dan Morty. I'm principal of North Kansas City High School, and also a 1972 alum of the high school. The first time that high school became a campus is when the DAG elementary building was annexed. DAG was annexed as part of the campus because we were running out of classroom space before Oak Park was built and eventually Winnetonka was built. The DAG building, being an elementary school, had available classroom space and was not being used since they built the Northquay building. Classes that were held in DAG include foreign language, included study halls, and social studies. Today, if you went to see the DAG building, you wouldn't be able to see it because it's the parking lot of the new library complex. Northquay became annexed as part of the high school, and then DAG sat empty for a few years and then became a parking lot. Many of us have DAG bricks to remember the educational experience of walking across the street to the DAG building as part of the North Kansas City High School campus.
The Business and Technology Center was added in 1962. It is now home to classes such as engineering and woodshop, as well as the new location for Northtown's new school library. Many traditions have continued to live through students here at Northtown, such as the gum pole. Another standing tradition here is the Friday night football at the Northtown Stadium. Northtown's phenomenal football stadium was constructed in 1941 and was one of the final works progress administration projects ending the Great Depression in the 1930s. As Northtown grew, the former North Clay Elementary School became a full-time annex for the high school, creating a campus in 1984. Northtown is a school that has created many successful people, with the help of all of its population being on one accord. The legacies that have been created and continued through this school are priceless.
My name is Marcia Robinson. I'm a campus supervisor at Northtown, and I've been here 6.5 years. I really love the students here. The diversity of them just makes it a real fun place to come to work.
I'm Tammy Peterson Henderson, graduate of North Kansas City class of 1978. And my favorite memories of Northtown, there's a lot of them. Our family has gone to Northtown since about the early 1950s. I have 2 in-laws that graduated from Northtown, and a mother and my 2 daughters. And this is where I met my husband, on the football field at North Kansas City High School.
Every brick in the brickyard symbolizes someone's memory. Every brick symbolizes the evolution of not just a school, but the lives of many.
Here's to 90 years.
Here's to 90 years. Here's to 90 years.
Here's to 90 years.
Here's to 90 years. Go Northtown!
Here's to alma mater, Northtown we're true. Hornets so loyal, fighting on for you, rah, rah, rah. We will cheer for Northtown, where we be. Fight, Hornets, fight, fight, fight for NKC.
So glad to be graduating from such an amazing school. Thanks for watching Northtown. Keep it classy.
And as always, it's a great day to be a Hornet.